This episode is presented in parts. To see the next part, click on the next annotation in the top right corner of the video. If the next part has not been uploaded yet, it will be tomorrow. So if you want to see it, subscribe. For those of you with eagle eyes, you will notice that the tail end of the last part is Sienna was sitting down at the desk, and in the beginning of this part, she is standing up and wearing different clothes, and that's because I had a little bit of a problem. So this part of the episode, the final part, is being re-recorded because I lost the recording of the first part. Operator error. But there's some good news in that I got to do a couple of things while I was fixing my recording problem and getting things ready to go for this part of the episode. And that is, if you'll notice, what do you see here? Ah, baby bump! Baby bump! Sienna has gotten herself a nice new maternity outfit, and she's huge. I'm thinking there's like triplets maybe in there. I don't know. That would be crazy if she had triplets in that little tiny schoolhouse. I don't know what I would do with that. Anyway, so a couple of other things that I did here, and that is with the school mod, I realized that I had forgotten to tell you guys about a part here, and that is this classroom controller right here. If you remember in a couple of the past episodes, I was having trouble getting grade work to show up on their desks, right here where the pencil is. Because I had forgotten to show you guys about an important part of this mod, the school mod. And what I've decided to do in order to make things a little bit less confusing for everyone is I have decided to do a tutorial on a number of things. I'm going to do a tutorial, a hood creation tutorial, on how to create your own hood, a hood like I have done in Acanthop in SimCity 4. For The Sims 2. The Sims 2 does not allow you to make hoods, inside the game. In order to make your own, you can create a hood with an existing map, but in order to make your own map, like I have done with putting the roads where I want it to go and building the mountains and the trees and all that, that is something that you do in SimCity 4. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and it's actually not as hard as you would think. It's a lot easier than the Sims 3 world building tool. I have to tell you that, at least in my opinion it is. The other thing I'm going to show you about is how to build a school. Even though we've gone over it in the Let's Plays, for someone coming in later on down the road and saying, I want to build a school like that, and for me to say, okay, well go look at episodes 6 and 7 and the first part of 8 and the last part of 9, I don't think is going to be very fair to that person to try and have them look through all that just to figure out how to build a school. So I am going to do a school tutorial. I'll do one on the prison as well too. And so those are my list of things to do. So worry not, you will be able to get all this information in one place. But for now, I wanted to let you know about the classroom controller. What you do is you put it in a classroom. The classroom needs to have a door on it, such as this. Set up perfectly. And then you click on the classroom controller, put it in the classroom. And you can set the subject that you want the students to do. I want them to do grade work, which is basically this homework here. And you can also tell that you can set the teacher to any adult who's on the lot. Right now, Sienna's the only adult on the lot. You can also, and this is what I wanted to show you, you can, and this is what I've set up, set a timetable. So you can set morning and afternoon. Morning is from 9 to noon and afternoon is from 12 to 5, I believe. And I have set it up so that classroom appears, the classwork, the grade work, will appear at 9 a.m. on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday morning. On the PMs, I've set it to be open time. That means that's the time when they can go to the other areas of the school and do easel work and all that stuff as we've set it up. So you might be wondering, well, what are you talking about? I don't quite understand this. That's all right. I'll show you how it works in play. And then also, I may have mentioned this before, but I decided to take that couch out and put in a little computer science area because I realized that we don't have any computers in the school. And, we may be a little island school, but we're not backwards. Last thing I did was I put in a dishwasher over here in hopes to take care of the students needing to walk all the way upstairs to wash their dishes. So I think we've gotten everything we need to have done. And what's for lunch today at the school? Sketty. Sketty and meatballs. So let's get school started, and we will have, because someone had mentioned they wanted to know when I was going to actually play through a day of the school. And here we are. We're going to play through the day of the school with all the mods set up as far as I know. Let's hope. One can cross one's fingers. And it's 8 a.m. in Acanthop. And I'm going to start school. So go over here, click Start School. And the game will pause for just a minute while the kids are... Ooh, it just did a flash there. That's my old computer chucking it. That was my computer throwing up all over the place. And I'm going to click on Sienna and take her autonomy. I had her autonomy, her free will. I want to make sure that's on. And I'm going to have her come over here and see if she will hang out with the kids or do anything with them. Look at her go! Look at her, that belly! I love how the Sims walk when they're pregnant. So it's the morning time here, and I'm gonna have her... Sienna keeps trying to go upstairs and do pottery, which I don't want her to do right now. I'm gonna have her talk to the kids. Oh, look at him playing! Oh, I love the school. I love it. Oh, I was just about to grab a picture, but their thought bubbles went away too quickly. Oh, there's some fighting going on already. Oh, and also let me introduce you to the girls. This is... And all I did was make them... I made the parents, and then I rolled the pacifier and create a sim in order to have the girls come up, and I didn't do anything to them except one of the girls, I changed her outfit. She was born... She came up wearing a dragon outfit. This is Emily, Kimberly, and... Let's see. Over here in the corner, that's Miyabi-chan. Just tucked up back here. I don't know if I can get a good look at her. If I can just squeeze in here. Yep. That is Cicely, Kimberly. And they are twins, and they are adorable. So... It's 8:34. I'm going to keep going because you will see what will happen at 9 a.m. So every day school will start out where the kids will just talk amongst themselves, or it's basically free time. Miyabi's going upstairs. I don't know what she's going up to do. Yep. Miyabi really does like that. I think that's the second time I've seen Miyabi on this weaving tool here. Oh, and also one more thing I wanted to show you. Look at this. You guys have got to see this. How cute this is. So when I was in between recording, I clicked on this. Now with Freetime, the EP expansion pack Freetime, there came a feature which allowed you to put a frame on a Maxis easel painting. And as you guys know, as I've told you, these, and you can see that I'm gonna have to take me a while to get the kid's name. Cicely is creating a small rectangular painting autonomously. She just, as you know, went up and did that. And look, it even has little miniature paint in there. Look at that. I love that thing. Oh, I love it. Anyway, so I clicked on this and I saw that you could add a frame to it, and I thought, well, it probably will give me the large frame and it won't look right with this tiny painting, which is a custom size painting from a mod. But I clicked on medium wood and look at this. Look! So I don't know if that's going to work with this rectangular painting or with the oval paintings that come off of these custom easels. But if it does, I will be a happy camper. But that's just neat. Look at that. Created by, I think, Anton Lockhart is this one here. Anton Lockhart is the one who painted that painting that's up on the wall the last time we played the school. Anyway, I'll keep going. So it's 8:57. Let's see what happens at 9. So at 9 a.m., schoolwork is automatically created. And the students have it in their queue to create schoolwork. Miyabi is upstairs. She's coming downstairs. And all the students are already coming down and grabbing their work. One of the students is not coming in. And here's what I meant. This is what I meant with the teacher having to call a student to work. In that, I have to quit pausing. That terrible pausing habit. And she is going around and checking their work. Now, a couple students did not come. So I'm going to call them. And this is what I mean. Colin sat down and he did 1% of work. So she's going to call him back to work. And she's going to call Miyabi-chan to work. And she's going to call Cecil to work. And the students will continue to get up. And you have to sometimes call them to work a couple of times before they will sit down and do their work. Are you having a hard time sitting down, honey? Try it again. Because I know that chair works. And here she comes, ready to do her work. There we go. And now everybody's sitting down. And that's how school works. And when the teacher, and I had to go back and once again, I read the directions. Isn't that amazing, reading the directions? You should try it sometime. Especially if you're going to make a YouTube video showing how to do something. I highly recommend it. Anyway, so I read the directions and found out that when our teacher has high fun points, when her fun is very high, she'll have a harder time keeping the students to task. So Colin's getting up, so she's going to call him to work and tell him to sit his butt down. And she has to call him to work a couple times. You can, of course, let them just goof off. But I'm a hard ass, and I'm going to make them work. And she'll walk over to each of them each time and tell them to get back to work. But Colin keeps hopping up. So I'm going to have her help Colin and have him sit down and focus. I just love watching them have school. It's just so much fun. It really is. And the fact that they're actually learning skills, and they're actually doing homework, and they're actually raising their grades. Okay, I have to get a picture of this. Photo op. Okay, photo op. Taken there. Had to get a picture of that. I'm gonna make you guys not suffer through me, taking the time to frame the picture and all that stuff. Okay, Cecily is done. I'm not gonna have her call her work. They're stopping. It's only 10:30, so they really do have another till noon for class to go. But I'm gonna let them. I'm gonna see what they do autonomously. Who are the hard workers? I'm going to have her stop helping Colin now and move over to Emily. Clicking on the homework, help Emily. She'll wait for Emily to go. I'm going easy on him and not having her do things that are really hard. And everybody's done at 11 o'clock. They're done with their work. I'm going to let them play for the rest of the day. And I'll have her bring some kids in. Oh, look at Emily sat down autonomously to work again. Okay, so there's a note. She stopped working autonomously and sat down to start working again. Oh my gosh, how cute is she? Oh, look at the cuteness. Oh, look at the cuteness. Oh my gosh, she's so adorable. So cute. Oh my gosh. I love how they just really struggle over it. And there's her sister wanting to play with her. I've got to, do you guys have this problem with the pausing and all that? Because I'm just like, I've got to stop doing that. I'm also going to ask her if she wants to help Anton. And it's noon. So classroom is done. Oh gosh, I hear somebody singing. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, I think that's probably the sweetest 10 seconds I've ever seen in The Sims. I've seen some serious cuteness, but oh gosh, that's just wow. So as a role player and storyteller, what I do is I keep notes on The Sims. And after I'm done playing, I will go into Sim Tracker, the program that I use in order to keep all the notes on The Sims, and I will write that Miyabi was autonomously attracted to the microphone. And it'll help me remember, because when the child goes to teen, that's when you pick their aspiration. And a lot of times people recommend role-playing, rolling a dice is what I mean to say. And I figure that if you've kept notes about what the child is doing and you've really kept up with them, especially at school, you're going to know already what they enjoy doing. And there's Colin building a pottery. And I'm going to show you how the pottery works when he's done. And that he can pick a color next. Some beautiful work going on here in the pottery. I might have to set these to be non-autonomous because they're very high. Advertising is what you say in the Sims to get the Sims to call to an object. It's advertising is what it's called. I think with the caterwauling that's going up on the 3rd floor, I'm feeling pretty happy right now that, yeah, that microphone is all the way up there. And everybody's doing what they need to do creativity-wise. I'm also going to have Colin start to work on his skills with Badgery. In the Badgery as over here. Blah, 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 blah. I apologize, my tongue is a bit wrapped around the rest of my mouth at the current moment. But yeah, I'm going to have him start working on building robots, perhaps. I might just put him in the Badgery and see how he feels about it. Pottery going. Oh, your neck's hurting you? I feel you, sister. You are not a very supportive teacher. Oh, look at her. Stop all that crazy building of looms. I can't stand it. Sienna's needs are tanking. I'm going to let her take care of herself. This is why she needs to have a substitute teacher. Yes! Okay, so Colin has... He can now color the vase, and I'm going to have him color it bright orange. So at this point, he contemplates things. He gets a sponge in his hand and does some painting sponge stuff. And this is all animated by the modder. And then he can also continue finishing Sienna's vase or vase. And also, the minute he finishes this vase, before we end this episode, I'm going to change his hair. Because I've only been saying I was going to change his hair for 3 episodes or 4 episodes or 6. Who the heck knows? Look at what he's drawing! So this is the second drawing that Anton's made. Oh my gosh, look at that cuteness. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh, that's just absolutely fantastic. Okay, photo op, photo op. Hold on, I'll be right back. This school is just the most fun. I absolutely adore it. These kids are doing fantastic things, and all autonomously, and relationships are forming, and I love it. So another reason why I'm having these students do painting, besides, of course, putting it all around the school, is having them all work on their creativity. Colin, I want you to go over here and start working on your badges. It's about 2 o'clock, so we have a couple more hours of the school day to go. I'm going to have you make mini toy robots because I want you to start to work on building up inventory for the school to sell for raising funds, fundraisers, and that kind of stuff. Okay, so you know what, Pumpkin? You're wearing thin. Oh, this is coming up because I just told him to do a clay robot, and what I do when my students or whoever, whichever sim, is making the robot, I always name it Colin's toy robot, so that later on when it's sold to another sim, and you click on it, you will actually see that it's named Colin's Toy Robot. Another way to add that kind of integration, that one sim bought something from another sim to gift to someone else at a baby shower or something like that, and the sim's crafts go all the way around the hood. And so, yeah, that's just a little tip there. And down here, it's allowing you to pick some of the colors. I'm going to go for red. Okay, yeah, baby, you can stop now. Yeah. Work on something else. Go do something else with yourself. Here, why don't you go downstairs and make some flowers? Can you make flowers? I don't know if the children can use these. Nope, there's your answer. The children can't use these. Oh, I'm so sad. Okay, well, I'll have you go down here. Oh, you already autonomously picked something to do. You want a classic dance with him? He's busy, but we'll see. Okay. And another reason why Sienna is not the best teacher right now. Oh, she's been standing here wanting to go to the bathroom for gosh knows how long. Oh, Lord, Sienna. Did I lock you out of here? I think I did. She's probably been standing there for an hour. Named only. And she's on the named list. That's a security system that I will show you about it at another time. I don't want to talk too much about it. She was determined to use that bathroom. Okay, fine. By the way, I want to give a shout out to Lisa. All Lisa's sim painting complete. Yay! She's asking her brother to classic dance. Interesting. Especially since there's no music playing. Okay, painting up on the wall. Turn around. It's going to give me trouble because it's just over the easel. It's popping onto the easel. So, do I want to put this somewhere else? Do I want to put this somewhere else? Let's see. I wanted to have a painting here at the edge of the stairs. Oh, that's nice. And then let's click on that. Look, the frame option comes up. I wonder if it'll allow us to frame it. Let's see. This would need a nice white frame or maybe a light wood frame. Look at that! Looky there! I just literally felt a little tingle of joy. Oh, that's fantastic. Oh, that is fantastic. Now, if this is not a school, look at this. Doesn't this just look... Oh! Okay, can you guys say it with me? Say it with me. You know what I'm going to say? Photo op. Be right back. Okay, so I've noticed that lunch has been sitting here for a while and nobody's eating, so I'm going to tell people to grab a plate so they can get some food before they go to bed. I mean, go to bed, did I say that? Leave the lot to go back to the orphanage is what I meant to say. I know it's hard being an orphan, but I don't want them to be a starving orphan. I do wish that there was a way that everybody's coming at lunch. I've noticed that she runs everywhere. Miyabi-chan loves running. Great. Lunchtime. Come on, Sienna, bring your big self in here. Oh my gosh, I love her outfit. Perfect. I haven't quite worked out how I'm going to do... We're missing a couple students. Let's see, Colin's here. I want you to teleport here, honey. I normally don't like to use teleport, but when I'm in a situation like this where I want to move the episode along and she's all the way up on the 3rd floor or something, I'm going to teleport him down here to save a little bit of time. And get them to eat their lunch instead of goof around on the 3rd floor and starve. There we go. And Colin's autonomously cleaning up. Love Colin. And there goes Miyabi-chan running everywhere again. And I think... And we'll leave it with Colin. I think he might be checking out his teacher from behind there. I'm not sure. I love it when they autonomously talk about school stuff when they're having... Oh. I love that. So I immediately, in my storytelling mind, say, oh, he's, you know, asking the teacher for help. So we're going to finish this episode up real quick. But before we do, let's please relieve Colin of his super hair. And I'm going to do that by... Gussy up. And then I'm going to change his appearance and get him out of that hair. Or maybe he's looking out of the window. I don't know what he's doing. It'll take a little bit of time while it pulls up all the different hairstyles. We have a number of hairstyles here, so you can see what I mean about this animation. Look at that. Whoa. That's the stuff of nightmares. Somebody asked me in live simming with this particular sim, they said, oh, the animation, and I thought that they were referring to the fact that the hair was animated at all. because Sims 3 hair, one of the many things that I've been asked several times in private messages and in comments why I'm not playing The Sims 3, and I'll stay away from talking about it too much just because I'll go a little bit nuts. Oh, because I really, really don't like The Sims 3. But one of the things that I don't like about it is the fact that the hair is not animated. But this is not what I meant. This is, yeah, no, that's not going to do. It may be time to do a little bit of clean out of my hair folder, my hairstyles folder, because there's a couple of styles in here that's not quite what I'm going for. And this is going to take a little bit of time, of course, because I haven't gone back into this particular, the blonde section of teenage boys' hair, so, oh, that's fine. That's simple. Let's see if there's any other colors that look a little better. Nope, that's the best choice. Okay. So Colin no longer has super hair. That's a lovely hairstyle for him. It looks very good. The kids are bonding with the teacher. We have another pot to put up. Let's put that on the shelf. Oh, look at that. Isn't that pretty? That Colin autonomously did himself. So let's put that over here. And we have... Oh, I like it up there. That's good. Okay, so we have one up there. We have another piece of artwork. I love that. I absolutely love that. Done by another one of our students. Lunchtime has been a success, and the first day is over. So I'll be sending the kids home, but I'm going to end the episode here with everybody happy and Sienna telling him that don't worry, I'm not sure what she's telling him. The math is not your strong point, and I hated it, and so, you don't have to worry about it. I think that's basically what she's telling him. We have some students there. We still have Miyabi-chan, who loves this thing. So she's doing some weaving on the loom, and I think the school is a success. I want to thank you for watching. This has been a bit of a wonky episode, but as I like to say, we got her done. We got her dead. And next time we're at the school, we will also take care of the garden and put some garden in there. So I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please encourage me and hit the thumbs up button below. And if you loved what you saw, please join the party and subscribe. And I'll see you again in the next episode. Good night from the little schoolhouse in Acanthop.